When They Cry New episode 20. And for those of you wondering, I'll be watching it from Funimation's website. And I will be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Alright. I'm just gonna cross my fingers that nothing insane happens. Because you never know. Maybe the 19 was trying to throw a curveball at us, making us think that potentially Sataka could do something absolutely insane. So I'm going to be optimistic for now. Damn, she's even got her fan group crowd around her. Alrighty. Whoa! Already adding the Sama. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, boy. I'm assuming... I think Satako's doing it to try to get some attention. Because... And here's why I think she's... down! And here's why I think she's doing this. So she's doing this because she probably feels like this is the only way to really get Rika's attention. Oh. The thing is, while that's kind of true, she really should keep this discussion privately. This is like the worst way of doing it. But you know what? Considering her age, yeah. People in Taco's situation would do the same thing that Taco's doing. Oh! Ho, ho. But the thing is, though, Satako made a choice, though, to go along with it. That's the thing. Oh! Yo, there's no opening? Oh my. Okay, then this one's gonna be an epic one. There's no opening. Oh, that's cute, actually, to see her still step up for Satako. Well, it's actually really cute to see her want to talk about Satako, despite what happened recently. Hmm. If that's because, it'd be a nice way of, this would actually be a nice way of her patching things up if she were to try to assist Satako in studying. Oh! Getting bad vibes. I just wonder whose hands are those reaching out for her. I wouldn't be surprised if those hands were Satako's because, all things considered, I don't think it would have transitioned from Satako straight to the final bits of the opening if that wasn't the case. Oh, yeah, I'm not liking the sound of that. But here's the thing, though. While yes, Rika can be blamed for a few things. I mean, Satako, she really had opportunities to become part of Rika's group, though, because she was offered a chance to go with them in the previous episode to hang out. That's the thing. Oh man, she's gonna be in for quite the surprise. But here's the thing that Satoko has to consider now, though. She also has to consider the fact that what if Rika kind of grew out of that kind of stuff? Then it ain't gonna be just a brief moment. It might be something permanent. And I think that's one of the interesting bits about Satoko. It feels like she's scared of change. While Rika, she's willing to embrace it with open arms. Satoko isn't. Oh, shit. It's gonna cause a lot of pain. From that distance, there's gonna be some bruises. Yeah! It's a lot more of a higher ceiling. And knowing Rika, she's not gonna snitch on Satoko. The thing is, though, what she didn't take into consideration was gravity. She didn't consider the gravity, and then those objects looked a lot more rougher than the plastic items she would use in the previous episodes. So, while yes, Satoko didn't intend to do that, this is why she really should have studied up. Yeah, you see, I had a feeling he wasn't gonna give out Satoko. I mean, Rika's way too loyal for that. But at the same time, she's gonna have to give Satoko a big talking to. I mean, she's gonna have no choice. Oh shit, she might actually have an inkling of who it is. Oh no, 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 no. And the thing is, Satoko might think that it was Rika that snitched out on her. Oh, what the? Oh yeah. The thing is, though, when they were talking with crowds of a lot of people, and that's what I meant earlier when I said when Sataka was confronting Rika, she should have done it when they were alone, because of shit like this. That's the reason why. Honestly, that's pretty fucked up for the Academy to be doing that, though. I mean, jeez, to be having like their own juvenile hall cell like that. And then yeah, with the way she's all heated, Sataka's rational thought's gonna go out the window. It's Aww. Man. I thought the shit would get this crazy only because of misunderstandings, but I mean that's the way things roll sometimes. But at least now we know what was the breaking point, though. Oh boy. Why do I get the feeling that all those flower petals are gonna go away? once our Satoko shows up. Because she looks ready to. Oh, man. She looks absolutely ready to cause trouble. Well, yeah, I'm actually with Satoko. I mean, with the way that teacher was talking. And the tone of voice, yeah, it definitely doesn't sound like a person who had faith. You know, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up getting expelled at this rate. Oh, whoa, what? Okay, that's a big shocker right there. Hmm. Oh man, Mian is definitely gonna be in for a shocker. Oh, I'm getting the eerie feeling that this is probably gonna somehow make things worse though, because the reason why I think that is Satako and Rika, they're probably not going to be inclined to talk to each other that much, or if they do talk to each other, it's going to be completely awkward and uncomfortable. Too. It might use Mion as like, oh, 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 that's actually pretty damn cute. Okay, now I like how you have that slit right there. Talk about increasing the tension a little bit. Oh, oh, damn it! This is very scary. I thought for a second there was going to be some kind of accident. Oh man, Higurashi, it's made me paranoid about every little thing. I'm like, don't Higurashi, don't scare me like that. Hey, I love how the emphasis how she didn't smile a single bit. And you know why? I feel like Satako didn't smile. It's because she knows that this is only going to be temporary. Rika's not going to act like this once they go back to their school. Whoa! I still love how she has that. What the? Okay, why did we get all young Sharkeichi? I understand Sataka, but but just exactly, it's like why did it be hitting the floor, Keiichi? And what happened to the young shark raider? Oh, that was fucking awesome. Mm-hmm. Mm. I just don't know what they're gonna have on the line though, regarding the game. Oh hell yeah! I just wonder which of these five is gonna be doing cheating. Hey, I like how I seen Jody just how much Sataku's changed when she has to now straight up ask whether cheating's allowed. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh man. No, this is a top wholesome vibes I love to see. Yeah, music's pretty damn good. Aww. That sounds like it's gonna be pretty easy. Doesn't sound like such tough punishment one bit. Hell yeah. I mean, hey, so Taco just has to get better at cheating. Whoa! That was probably Keiichi. Yeah! No, I'm running for a boy Keiichi or our girl Rika here. I want to see. What the fuck? Okay, those are some well, those are some taste right there. I love how the animation quality just meant dramatically up when you have Reina being all kawaii. What the smack? Yeah, I mean, Cage is gonna have to take it like a man. The loss. Let's hope it's not anything too crazy. I mean, hey. What the? Oh, okay. I mean, hey, it could be worse. No, he has to accept the punishments like a man. Damn, that is some like 40 just status right there. If you having a trap like that. I mean, hey, he's already doing the part of acting like a maid at the very least. So that's one of the penalties down. Damn, I wanted to see him with the swimsuit and the cat ears. Damn it! I think that would have been hilarious. But you know what? I'm happy with this too, though. Aww. Yeah, you can tell with the way Sataka's staring. And we all know why she said that. Because she knows that everything's gonna go back to the status quo with, The strain between her and Rico's relationship still being there, with there not being any fun moments. Mm. And yeah, you can tell by Rico's facial expressions there too. Yeah, she knows that things aren't going to be peachy fine when things go back to normal. Hmm. Oh, that's kind of sad right there. But I mean, things change. I mean, gotta sometimes get rid of the old and bring in the new. If it's allows for more efficiency, as much as it stings because there was a lot of old good memories in the old schoolhouse, but man, like seriously, like I love how the sad summer music kind of represents just the sadness of how things change sometimes when you don't expect them to change, but they do, and you have to accept the hard reality. Oh, gotta admit, the way the village is rendered is absolutely beautiful right there. And whoa, there's no ED. Holy. Oh, jeez. I'm assuming that maybe this is how she also becomes a looper herself. Seems like it. Especially since earlier she was talking about how she would want to redo it all. Oh. I'm assuming she's gonna wake. Oh, okay. I thought for a second we were gonna see her transition to her waking up as a child again. Oh, let's. Oh man. Oh. Who the? Okay, who is this? I mean, okay. She looks epic though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. This chick looks absolutely freaking epic. Damn. Okay, that guy, man, that was a great way of ending off the episode. Because for one, it brings up a lot more mysteries. Because this episode did a fantastic job of giving us a lot of answers. At least now, when it comes to this specific episode, at least now it's showing you how Satoko became a looper, just going by the implications of this specific episode. And two, it also did a fantastic job in at least showing us why Rika wouldn't leave the village when she was younger. I mean, this episode pretty much puts it all into perspective. So for that, gonna give it absolute credit for that. Now, aside from it being super darn great from a story standpoint, I love how, even though, yes, it had comedic sequences, I always love how this episode still always kept me on my guard. Whenever it transitioned to, say, the Rika or Satako's reaction shots, where they were having fun at maybe the specific moments, but then afterwards, they had like the faces of like, they knew these moments were going to be temporary and they didn't look exactly satisfied. That's what I also really dug about this episode too. Because it shows you that, yes, even though this series had great amount of comedy, the series also further reminds you that, yeah, even though that might be the case, you should always be on your guard, because that ending bit right there just pretty much is a game changer. And then on top of that, something else that I also really enjoyed about this episode too, from a story standpoint, just I just love the fact that for this episode, it shows you Rika's loyalty to Tatako. Because even though, yes, Tatako feels that it was Rika that snitched on her, I do love how this episode emphasized that no, that wasn't the case. But considering all the type of interactions that Satoko's had with their friend, you could see why she would have a negative perspective and she would think it's Rika that snitched on her straight up. And I like that too, just showing you the characters, how they feel about things psychologically, and the reasons why they perceive things the way they are. And that's what I love about this episode too. It just shows you like the dangers of misunderstandings, but at the same time it justifies why there's misunderstandings. And then in addition to that, it did fantastic from a character standpoint. Because for one, aside from giving us fans some nice fan service and showing us how all the characters look when they're older, I do love how it shows you Satako's character development. Because for one, like how this episode shows you that when it comes to Rika, she's pretty much adapted to being completely formal, and simultaneously, it also shows you that even though, yes, she is becoming completely formal, she at the very least does acknowledge the stuff that Satoko did for her in the past, and she still has a lot of love for her, regardless of the type of relationship that she has with Satoko right now. I thought that was something really beautiful to see in the episode. So I thought I did great from that standpoint in developing Rika, and it did a great job in developing Satoko, though. Just seeing her go slightly off the deep end as the character as the episode progresses. In her case, we're seeing character degression, but it's done in a professional way, and it's justifying why she's going through character regression. Because of Satoko, you see her just constantly trying to cling on to the past, doing pranks without even considering the fact that if she has all those balls at the higher area, they're going to cause a lot more damage and things of that nature. You're seeing her scared to change. Which, don't get me wrong, I do like how this episode acknowledges that it's good to have certain bits of yourself to... It's good to not change certain parts of yourself, but at the same time, you still have to adapt to your environment to a certain extent, and that's what currently Satako's lacking in right now. And that's what I love about this episode too. It's giving her such a realistic and natural character flaw. And that's what I thought I did great from that standpoint, and showing her character degression. And in addition to all that, that new character introduced at the end, she looks pretty damn captivating. Cannot wait to see what her deal is too. Now, as for the animation quality, it was pretty damn freaking solid. Especially the scenes where they're playing the games, whenever one was moving around, or even the Yamcha reference, like, almost everything was rendered so darn beautifully. So from that standpoint, the animators did fantastic. I'd say the only nitpick was, yeah, maybe the crowds could have moved a little bit more emotion, but for me, that doesn't matter as much, because as long as they get the base character interaction sequences or the facial expressions right, then I'm fine with the animation choices from the animation staff of this series. And aside from the animation style looking really good, the art quality was amazing. Just seeing all the characters older was a nice visual treat. And plus, even like the scenes where there was like a little bit of blood looked pretty darn intense too. Or when they were showing like the whole village in like a far away shot, it looked so damn beautiful. Like when you see shots like that, it kind of like brings to the point that yeah, you could see why Satako, you could see why she really wouldn't want to move away from all that. It's like, all right, when you see things like that, you're not gonna blame her. And the vocal performances were amazing, especially from Satako's voice actors. You can really tell that her actress, she put her all into it. And that's why, if I had to rate this episode overall, I gotta give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, geez, they went the extra mile of not even having an opening and ending theme. So, for that, I gotta give praise to the whole staff involved. For Higurashi, When They Cry New, they definitely stepped up their game even further than they did before. And yeah, these are pretty much my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to episode 21. And I hope y'all have a great, safe, and fantastic day. And thank y'all so much for watching my video, everyone. Bye-bye.